Howdy doody. All right, database reactivation. Now, there's a lot of information to digest there. Use this video. It'll be 5 or 6 minutes long. Obviously, learn that, read that, because it's all in there, but I'm going to give it to you right here. Database reactivation is one of the staples in our lead generation, all right? Dental clinics, they have two things. They've got an active list and they've got an inactive list, okay? The clinics that we work with have big lists, all right? $3,000 all the way up to 10, 20, 30,000 in some instances, right? The active list is going to be a lot smaller than the inactive list, okay? So their active list is obviously patients that come in for their 6 monthly regular checkup and cleans. Their inactive list are patients that have come in for that same service, but they don't keep coming in every 6 months, okay? It's normally about 80% of the list, which is why this system works so well, because most of these dental guys, they don't do a good job with database reactivation. They focus heavily on their active, and then they basically leave this, okay? So here, this is how it works, database reactivation. Real simple, okay? We get an offer that we use, all right? I'm going to walk you through it in a second with this. It's used as text message, all right, not email. Okay, and then we have a two-way booking system, which allows us to respond to those that respond to us, and then we make the bookings for them. Okay, so it's really simple. Key number one, okay, text message. Obviously, email, it doesn't get opened anywhere near as much as text message, all right? So when you're talking in sales conversations, all right, and they are, why does it work or whatever, you know, it's text message, people open it, real simple. The offer, super key, okay? Many dental clinics will try to do these types of campaigns, but they've got no idea on what the proven offer is. The proven offer is pretty simple. You can see it right here. It's a checkup and clean at a decent price. Okay, so you need to have an offer, and then frequency is really important as well, okay, because we use this database reactivation system as a supplement to our ads, all right? So the paid ads are going to bring in 20 new patients a month. Database reactivation is going to bring in 10, 20, 30 a month, you know what I mean, just from this. So what we want to do is make sure that we're sending it out at a rate, okay, that is going to obviously get bookings and be sustainable, okay? So what we normally do there is we take their database, all right? So they'll give us their database, real simple. It comes over to us, and then what we do is we upload that into our system, okay? We tag that database, all right? So this is not a blast system. Many dental clients will have blast campaigns where they'll send one text message to the entire database, do you know what I mean? And their call to action will be something like, you know, call the clinic or something like that. Nowhere near as good as this, all right? Because what we do is we tag it, and we tag it into lots of 100. So let's say it's a 5,000 database, then it's going to be tagged into lots of 100 all the way through to 5,000. We create the offer, okay, like what you've seen there, $200 checkup and clean, and then we put it together very similar with the words that we use there, and then we start to send that out, and we only send it out in lots of 100. Okay, this way we can then get responses, which I'll show you right here, and then Candace or whoever's the appointment booker can make bookings with them. Okay, so the whole premise of it is that we slowly send out the text messages and make bookings according to the response rate that we get. And some clinic databases will have a better response rate than others. Okay, automation is the next key. All right, like they might say, oh, well, why don't we do this? Why can't we do it ourselves? Well, you think about it, right? If you've got a 5,000 database and you are going to be sending out individual text messages, it's time consuming and it won't work. You'll also see that our system is set up to send, like when they do reply to us, and only when they reply, they'll get follow-up messages that are automated, totally automated. You imagine if you had to send out 3,000 messages and then you get, you know, 100 replies, and then you've got to go in and manually follow them all up just to get it going. It just doesn't work, all right? So that's where our automations come in, and I'm going to show you how the automations work real soon. Okay, and then response rate is the last thing that you need to talk to the clients about. Obviously, we're out of control with this because it's their database, okay? So if they do send regular text messages, you know, if the list is old, you know, this might mean that the response rate is lower or slower, okay? So the response rate obviously will determine how many bookings we make. Generally, it works really well. You know what I mean? Rule of thumb, you send 1,000 text messages, you're going to make 20 bookings. That's like a 2% response rate. Most of the times we get that, yeah? Okay, sometimes it can be a little bit better and worse. So let me walk you through it, all right? So that's all the information you need to know about database reactivation. It's literally the best thing we have in our business. It's so constant, all right? So here we got the text message. Number one, text message is going out. Number two, the offer. Hey, Stacey, said you have from Mate Street Dental, $200 for a regular checkup and clean. We do it anywhere from $99 to $200. It's over to the client, obviously, but we do say to them, obviously, the better the offer, the better response rate you will get. Okay, We've got some verbiage here. We're only offering this to 30 patients. They'll be handed out on a first in, first served basis. Bit of scarcity. Reply yes if you would like one. There's your call to action. Reply if you would like one. Okay, so that text message goes out. Right, now they reply. Obviously, that's it. If they don't reply, then they're not going to get texted back. Do you know what I mean? If they reply, now they're in our follow-up sequence, and this is where our automations will kick off. As you can see with this one, yes, can you use health insurances too? They're talking to us right away. But let's say they said, yes, can you use health insurances too? And then we replied to them, as you can see here, but they didn't reply back. The system is set up to send another text message a day later and then another text message a day after that to try and keep that conversation going. All right, that's your automations. And here you go. Here's that work. Wednesdays would work the best. Here's Candace is jumping in here. I can do Wednesday this time. These times don't work. It's just a human conversation from here, right? Two-way, back and forward. It is awesome all the way through till the appointment is made. Thank you. Confirming. Job done. Okay, so that's database reactivation. It's one of the 2 strategies that we use to generate appointments for our dental clients, and it is phenomenal. So just watch this video a few times. Obviously, there's a lot of information in there. Read that, but this video is all that you're really going to need to answer any questions that you need to on sales calls.